Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to learn how to take cake orders online and send WhatsApp message to your customers. We want that whenever a new form is submitted in Google Forms, automatically the user should receive a WhatsApp message including the details of the order placed. So let's take an example that I own a cake shop where I use Google Forms to take the orders from the customers. Means I have created a purchase order form in Google Forms and shared it with my customers so that the customer fills the Google form as per their requirement and they submit it. But I was thinking that whenever a customer fills the Google form through Google Forms, he should receive an order confirmation message on WhatsApp stating the details of the order placed. But when the number of customer increases, it becomes quite difficult to take the WhatsApp number of customers from Google Forms and send the order confirmation messages to them manually, which becomes a time-consuming and tiresome process. So in this use case, we want that whenever a customer fills in the Google form, automatically he should receive an order confirmation message on WhatsApp stating the details of the orders. But there is one problem, that there is no direct connection between Google Forms and WhatsApp. For this, as a solution, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. Basically, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating Google Forms with WhatsApp automatically. The best part here is it doesn't require any coding skills or programming knowledge. Even a non-technical person can do this in few simple steps. So let us check this in the real time. So this is my Google form which I have created for taking the cake orders, and this is the WhatsApp account. I want that whenever a customer fills the Google form, he should receive an order confirmation message on his WhatsApp number. Okay, so let us fill this form. Let us select the cake as KitKat cake of 2 kgs, and let us give the details of the customer. Say Sanjay Sharma, mobile number as 917999724918. Full address is E4 254 Arera Colony, Bhopal, MP. And cake delivery date, let us give the delivery date as 15th of September and delivery time as 4 p.m. Okay, and the name on the cake should be Happy Birthday Mom, and let us submit it. Now the form has been submitted, cake order form submitted. Now let us see whether this customer has received a message on his WhatsApp number or not. So yes, here we can see the customer has received a message. Hello Sanjay Sharma, thank you for shopping with us. Your order of KitKat cake 2 kg is confirmed. We will deliver your package by 4 p.m. on 15th of September 2021. Sit back and relax while we have this delivered to you. Happy shopping, Mr. Cakes. So here you might be wondering that I just filled in a Google form over here and the customer has received the message on his WhatsApp number. So how did I manage to do this? Let me tell you, I have done this in just 3 simple steps and it is very easy. So let us move on to steps now. So here at step 1, connect Pabbly Connect to Google Forms with the help of a webhook URL. So first we have to go to Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect will give us a webhook URL. We have to paste that webhook URL into the Google Sheets of the Google Forms. Okay, I will be showing you the Google Sheets also. Whatever the data is collected in the Google Forms, it is being stored in the Google Sheets. So we have to paste the webhook URL into the Google Sheets of that particular Google form. Okay, at step 2, collect the data from Google Forms in Pabbly Connect. So at step 2, Pabbly Connect will capture the data from Google Forms. At step 3, send the same data to Vati for sending an order confirmation message to your customer. So here, let me tell you why we are using Vati instead of using WhatsApp, because we cannot send the messages directly on WhatsApp. So Vati is an official API service of WhatsApp by which we can send the messages on WhatsApp. So at step 3, whatever the data Pabbly Connect has captured from Google Forms, the same data will be sent to Vati and the message will be sent on the WhatsApp number of the customer stating the details of the order placed. So let us learn the process now. For this, let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. So this is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free option. As I already have an account with Pabbly Connect, I'll just click on sign in. Here we have to scroll down, come to connect and click on access now. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to come to this plus sign, create workflow. Let us click on this. It is asking to give the workflow name. Let us give the workflow name as Google Forms to WhatsApp. Okay, you can give the workflow name as per your requirement also. I'm just giving the workflow name as Google Forms to WhatsApp and let's click on create. Now here we can see a trigger window and an action window. So you might be thinking, what is this trigger window? What is this action window? So let me tell you, Pabbly Connect works on the concept of triggers and actions. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this use case, we want that whenever a customer fills the Google form, he should automatically receive a message on his WhatsApp number. So in the trigger window, we should select the application name as Google Forms. Let us select Google Forms. In the trigger event, we are going to select new response in spreadsheet. Now here we can see a webhook URL. So let us read the instructions first. Google Forms responses are collected in Google Sheets. So follow the below steps in order to get the new responses. So switch to Responses tab and then click on Create Spreadsheet icon. So first of all, I have already created a Google form for taking the orders from my customers, the cake orders. Let me show you my Google form. So this is the Google form which I have already created, cake order form, in which I have given the details of the cakes which I offer. Kit Kat cake and Rose Paradise chocolate cake and crunchy butterscotch cake. Here I have asked for the details of the customer, name, mobile number, address, delivery date, delivery time and name on the cake. So let us fill in this form first by clicking on this preview. So I have filled this form. I'll show you. I have selected this Kit Kat cake of 1 kg, Rose Paradise chocolate cake again of 1 kg and crunchy butterscotch cake. This is also of 1 kg. So here I have selected all the 3 cakes. I will be explaining you in the further steps of the video why I have selected all the 3 cakes here. Now I have given the full name as Adam Smith, mobile number, the address of the customer, cake delivery date is 15th of September 2021, delivery time 4 p.m. and happy birthday dad. Now let us click on submit. Here cake order form is submitted. Now let us move to our Google form. Here we can see the responses. One is showing, means we have received 1 response. So how we can see the response in the Google Sheet? For this we have to click on this 3 dots. Okay, I'll just click on this and by clicking on this we can see select response destination. Again we have to click on this. Now it is asking create a new spreadsheet. Yes, we have to create a new spreadsheet. The name of the spreadsheet should be cake order form responses. Yes, if you want to change, you can change it from here. I'm not changing it. And let us click on create. Now here we can see linking to spreadsheet. Spreadsheet is linked. Now we have to click on this green sign, view responses in sheet. So this is the sheet where we can see all the data is fetched over here. The cakes, all the 3 cakes which I have ordered along with the name, mobile number, address, delivery date, delivery time and name on the cake. Okay, all the details are fetched over here. Now, as per Pabbly Connect, we have received the responses. We have already created the spreadsheet after clicking on this response tab. Now, what we have to do, we have to click on add-ons Here, and we have to click on Get Add-ons. It has taken us to Google Workspace Marketplace. Here we have to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So you have to install Pabbly Connect Webhooks on your system. As you can see, it has already been installed on my system. I'll just close this window. But remember, after installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks on your system, you have to refresh your Google Sheet. I repeat, after installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks on your system, you have to refresh your Google Sheet. Okay. Once the Google Sheet is refreshed, you have to again go on add-ons. This time click on Pabbly Connect Webhooks and click on Initial Setup. Now here we can see webhook URL and trigger column is shown. So this is the same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect was offering. Let us move to Pabbly Connect. See this webhook URL. We just have to copy this webhook URL over here from here and we have to paste it over here. Okay, I'll just paste it over here. Now here it is asking for the trigger column also. So let us read the instructions. The trigger column will be your final data column on which, if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. Okay, so in this case, I'll just close this window. You can see that I have the data till column J. Okay, I'll just open it again, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, Initial Setup. And I will just paste the webhook URL again over here. Now in the trigger column, I am going to give the trigger column as column J. Why? Because I have the data till column J. Okay. If you have the data till column L and you want the data to be captured till column L, you can give the trigger column as column L also. In my case, I am giving it as column J. And let us click on Send Test. Test data sent successfully. Now let us click on Submit. Now again we have to go on Add-ons, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and this time we have to click on Send on Event option. So why we are selecting this Send on Event option? Just because next time whenever the form is filled, this Google Sheet will automatically capture the data, and even Pabbly Connect will also automatically capture the data. Okay, we don't have to link the data again and again. Okay, so we have clicked on Send on Event. Make sure that this Send on Event is a tick mark is there on Send on Event option. Okay, now let us move to Pabbly Connect, and here we can see all the details of the customer along with the order. It is fetched over here, the name, mobile number, and even all the 3 cakes. I have ordered all the 3 cakes, so all of them are fetched over here. Okay, so now here we can see this cake delivery date is in DD and YY format. I want that customer should receive a WhatsApp message in that the date should be in the format of DD YY, that is date, month and year. For this, let us scroll down. In the action application, we are going to select date and time formatter. In the action event, we have to select format date only. Now let us click on Connect. Here we have to give the date details, the date which we need to format. Okay, this cake delivery date. We have to map this. So let us select the cake delivery date, this one. Now it is asking for 2 format. In which format we want the date? We want the date in DD and YY format. In this format I want. I'm selecting this. Now it is asking which format. From which format you want to change. So this format was DD and YY. We have to write DD YY format. Okay, and now let us click on Save and Send Test Request. So now here we can see the response is received and the result is in the format of DD YY, that is date, month and year, 15th of September 2021. Now we want this data to be sent to Vati for sending the message on the WhatsApp number. For this, let us scroll down. Click on this plus sign, Add Application. It will open an action window, and here this time in the action application we have to select Vati. In the action event we have to select Send Template Message. Let us click on Connect. Here we have to click on Add New Connection. Now it is asking for the API endpoint and access token. So let us read the instructions. Navigate to the top on your Vati dashboard. Click on the hamburger icon. Then click on API docs to find your API endpoint. For this, we have to go to Vati dashboard. Okay, so now let us move to my Vati dashboard over here. So this is my Vati dashboard where I have signed in, where I have already signed in. So you might be thinking, how can you reach this dashboard? So you can find a complete video based on how to sign up, sign in and log into Vati in the description box of this video. Okay. So here what we have to do, we have to click on this three dots, three lines, and we have to click on this API docs. Here we can see API endpoint and access token. Both are mentioned over here. We just have to copy this API endpoint. We have to go to Pabbly Connect and we will be just pasting it over here. I have pasted API endpoint. Now I will be copying access token from Vati. Okay, I'll just copy it from here. I'll go to Pabbly Connect and I will just paste it over here. Okay, and now let us click on save. It is asking for the WhatsApp number, template, broadcast name, custom parameters. So let us move them one by one. So WhatsApp number will be the WhatsApp number of the customer to whom we want to send the order confirmation message. So I will be selecting the WhatsApp number of the customer. Okay, this was the one. Now here it is asking for the template. So let us move to Vati once again and I will show you what is a template. Template is just a message which needs to be sent to the customer. Okay, it is just a message. I will go to Vati again. When we go to this broadcast, we can see template messages over here. Okay, I'll just click template messages. So by clicking on this plus sign, new template message, you can create a new template over here in the Vati account. So let me tell you one thing. After creating a template, you have to get it approved from Facebook. It takes 3 to 24 hours to get a template approved. Okay, I have already created a template and I have got it approved from Facebook. So I'll just find the one which I have already created. I will show you that template. Okay, this cake underscore order. This is my template. I'll just show you. So what is the template? Template is just a message which needs to be sent to the customer. Okay, so this is the template. I have given the template name and the language you can select. Then you can give the body of the template, and if you want to give some other messages, you can add it over here. Okay, now I have created a template, hello. I have given this name in curly braces. So what is this curly braces all about? Whatever the data it is there in the curly braces, it is going to change every time. Okay, that is why I have kept these variables in the curly braces. Thank you for shopping with us. Your order of product name, here the product name will come. Your order of particular product is confirmed. We will deliver your package by delivery time on this delivery date. Sit back and relax while we have this delivered to you. Happy shopping, Mr. Cakes. So this is the template. I have already told you name, product name, delivery time and delivery date will keep on changing according to the order given by the customer. Okay, so we are going to use this template, that is cake order. So let us move to Pabbly Connect. Here in the template, we have to select the same template, that is cake underscore order. Okay, now we have to give the broadcast name. It is a simple broadcast name, whatever we as we create on our WhatsApp numbers, cake orders. Okay. Now we can see custom parameters over here. Okay, so what we can do, we can see EX example over here. I'll just copy this parameter from here and I will just paste it over here. Okay, so these will be the parameters which we have seen in the template, these parameters. So first one, the first variable was name. So I'll just copy this name from here and instead of this color, I will just delete this and I will paste the name. Now the name, what will be the value of this name parameter? So I'll just erase it. The value of the name should be the name of the customer. Okay, that is Adam Smith. Now the second parameter in our template was product name. So I'll just copy this, go to Pabbly Connect. Now instead of company, we have product name. The value of the product name should be the product which the customer wants to buy, that is the KitKat cake. Okay. Now here we are going to select all the 3 cakes. Okay. I'll just give a space and I'll just select the second cake also. Again I will give a space and I will be selecting the third cake also. Okay. Why I am selecting these 3 cakes over here? Just because I will show you. When we come to this response which was received from Google Sheet by Pabbly Connect, here we can see the fields KitKat cake 1 kg over here. Again the rose chocolate cake value is given here, and this crunchy butterscotch cake, again the value is fetched over here. If the values are blank over here, if we have selected only 1 cake and other 2 are left out, this will give an error and it will not work. Okay, this workflow will not work properly. So for this, first time only we have to give the values. Okay, so that is why we are selecting all the 3 cakes. Okay, we have selected KitKat, Rose Paradise chocolate cake, even the butterscotch cake also. Okay, now when we go to the third parameter, that is delivery time, I'll just copy it, and here in the next parameter I will just paste the parameter over here, and the value should be the delivery time that was mentioned by the customer, that is 4 p.m. and the last parameter was delivery date. So I'll just copy this also, and here I will be giving the delivery date, and the value of the delivery date would be which we have formatted by date and time formatter, this one, 14th of September. Okay. Now let us click on save and send test request. So now here we can see the response is received. Now let us check the WhatsApp of this customer whether he has received any message or not. So yes, here we can see a message is received. Hello Adam Smith, thank you for shopping with us. Your order of KitKat cake 1 kg, Rose Paradise chocolate cake 1 kg and crunchy butterscotch cake 1 kg is confirmed. We will deliver your package by 4 p.m. on 14th of September 2021. Sit back and relax while we have this delivered to you. Happy shopping, Mr. Cakes. So this message has been delivered to the customer. So here we can see all the 3 cakes are mentioned. Just for the first time we are going to receive this kind of message. Next time, whenever the customer select his own order, his own cake, whatever he wants, he will be getting the message of just 1 cake only. Okay, let us move to Pabbly Connect and let us save this first. Now let us check this in the real time once again. For this, let us move to our Google form. Okay, I have already filled in some details over here. I have filled the form. Okay, so this time I have selected only this cake. I have not chosen any other cake, this KitKat cake, as well as I have not selected this Rose Paradise cake also. I have only selected this crunchy butterscotch cake of 2 kgs. Okay. Now I have given the details of the customer, that is the name Kuldeep Gupta, mobile number, his address B305 Nehru Nagar Bhopal, and delivery date, that is 15 September, delivery time 5 p.m. and name on the cake should be happy anniversary, and let us submit this. Okay, and now let us see whether this customer has received a WhatsApp message on his number or not. So yes, here we can see, hello Kuldeep Gupta, thank you for shopping with us. Your order of crunchy butterscotch cake 2 kg is confirmed. We will deliver your package by 5 p.m. on 14 September 2021. Sit back and relax while we have this delivered to you. Happy shopping, Mr. Cakes. So here we have seen this customer has received the message and only one cake is mentioned in his WhatsApp message. Okay. So in this way we have seen that our integration is perfectly working fine. So I'll just minimize these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. Okay. I'll just minimize this one also. Okay. So in this use case, we want that whenever the customer fills the Google Forms, automatically a WhatsApp message should be sent to him using this Vati. And we have also used this date and time formatter just to format the date, okay, so that he receives the date in the correct format, that is date, month and year, okay. So we have done it successfully. So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can also find a complete video based on how to sign up, sign in and log into Vati account also in the description box of this video. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.